we're back. We're going to continue with this game, Syberia. She's back. We're helping some guy who was having an heart attack. I'm going to carry on from last night because I was a bit tired. So. Tick tock. I can hear tick tock in the sound. Here we go. Right, okay.
Make yourself right at home. Don't mind me. I just own the place.
You're welcome. Right. I think I remember rightly now. Now I'm in a better frame of mind. I've been thinking about what's going on. Is it here?
A woman's writing saying, "Grandfather, don't forget to take your medication 3 hours before dinner."
3 hours before dinner. Oh, okie smoker. Right, okay, so that's...
No medication. Nothing that could help him. That could do him more harm than good. Nothing that could help him. No way.
Steiner's prescription, let's have a look. I think we're here. Right, Steiner's prescription. So in is that journal? Right, okay, let's go for it. Observe. Oh! That's a bit close, isn't it? To read. Date, October 8th. 3 AM. Right, okay. Let's try now then, I'm assuming. It's small here, I think, if I remember rightly. Spotted it, yeah.
All that clattering must get really tiring after a while.
Okay, right. Oh, right, okay, here we go. Have I got a cup? No, you need to pick up the cup, don't we? Alright, okay. So we need to go back down and get the cup. Oh, it's there, isn't it? Right. Right, okay. Let's do this. You need to install the cup there. Eh? If I have the cup. Didn't I pick up the cup? There it is. Right, okay, so it needs to be... Hey! Down! It's quite hard to control actually. Oh, you stupid thing. Go away. Right. Can't you use the... I can't... why can't you use the actual... Okay. Go down. I'm tempted to plug in another mouse actually. See, I think it's the mouse. This mouse is a bit funny. Right, let's just unplug. Let's just leave that to one side. I've done this before. I don't know whether or not it's the engine what it uses, but if I plug in another mouse, I usually find it's easier to control. Excuse me. Right, let's try this one. God, so many cables. Alright, okay, let's go. No, it's not. Huh. Go on. There you go. See what I mean? I just unplugged my mouse. The other one. I might invest on it. Oh, spilt some sugar. Okay, let's give it to the guy.
My heart. I need my medication. Quickly.
Right, well, how'd you do it? How'd you give it him?
Look at me. Are you satisfied?
No,
I just can't handle any aggravation anymore.
Hey?
Get my medication.
I've got the medication.
My God.
There you go. Shh.
Thank you for your precious help, my dearest Miss Walker. I'm afraid I may have judged you somewhat hastily.
Don't mention it, Mr. Steiner. Tell me about the prosthesis. I need to take it back to Kirk very quickly. If, of course, you agree to let me have it.
Yeah. I just have a few small adjustments to make. It involves very precise and meticulous mechanics, understand?
Will it take long? I'm sorry to insist, but I also have to give a hand to those unfortunate Yukels. I need to help them get across the lake with their herd of ostriches. I'm so worried about them.
Once the mechanical leg is at last ready, I can go to the clinic and bring back young Kirk to you. That way you only have to worry about what happens to the other Yukels.
You'd do that, Mr. Steiner? That would really be a great help.
So, perfect. But dear Miss Walker, are you aware of what lies in store for the nomads when they reach the other side of the lake?
What on earth's the matter, Mr. Steiner?
The next stage of your journey is the poor cursed town of Baranor. It has become hell on earth since the time of the last great ostrich migration. Please join me downstairs for a moment, Miss Walker.
Looks like the penguin,
I'll
doesn't
show
it?
you exactly what I mean.
You know, the old Batman one, the original Batman. Looks like a little penguin, doesn't it? Ew. Right, where he is, he's over there. He's watching an adult movie, I take it. Or a movie of some form, should I say. I have to stop
Look
being...
just next to the films there, Miss Walker. You should find a film on Baranor.
Okay. Okay. Films. Alright, okay, so... It... Right, there should be some films.
Tools that would have suited Hans.
Ugh. Right, okay, so... Okay, so we've got... Oh right, okay, so we've got to find... Video.
When you found the old film reel, run it through the spool on the projector.
Okie dokie. Right, where is it? Okay, where is it? Alright. There you go. Any more, that's it. Beep!
Baranor, the cursed city. Baranor, the martyred town. Baranor has been nothing but a field of ruins and desolation since a week after the explosion of reactor number 3 in the nuclear power plant. Baltimore is on the other side of the lake, sheltered from the prevailing winds, and fortunately it seems to have been spared.
Sounds very familiar, doesn't it? Sounds like Chernobyl.
Our town was mobilized to go to the aid of our neighbors. Although our town
All the same characters.
compared to the catastrophe,
Little gnome there.
there were nonetheless among us some brilliant mechanical engineers. In a record time, they developed a small army of automatons capable of helping the affected people. Those men and dogs of steel could go where a human could no longer set foot without
Terminate.
Over there, they could be excavators, rescue workers, and treasure bearers.
There's the Boston Dynamic robots.
Oscar! They all look like him.
Truly magnificent pieces, Nishtvar. The XZ-2000 model is most assuredly one of Hans's major masterpieces.
Their mission was to bring back any survivors of the catastrophe to Baltimore, where the victims would receive the best care in doctors and museum clinics.
Big fault, ain't it?
The ferry usually responsible for linking the town to Baltimore
I think we've got to find out how to get on that boat.
carried the new type of rescuers to the scene of the drama and brought back the survivors of the catastrophe.
So Baranor suffered the ravages of a nuclear accident. But according to that film, the automatons you designed with Hans should have helped save lots of lives, right?
I'm afraid that's not how things went. Because of Captain OTO. Ah, that must be Sarah. Please come this way, Miss Walker. I'll introduce you.
I think we've already met. Yeah.
Miss Walker, may I introduce you to Sarah, my granddaughter?
We've already met.
We've actually already met,
Look,
haven't we, Sarah?
how predictable.
I actually owe Miss Walker a candle. Thanks to her calmness and peace of mind, I'm still here and on my feet. She found my medication and gave it to me before it was too late. Donnerwetter.
You don't mean you had another attack, do you? Ah, you're being so very naughty, Grandfather. You absolutely must let Dr. Symeatin examine you.
Come on, stay calm, my little child. When I go to the clinic to take the prosthesis to the young Yukol, I'll stop by and see the good doctor. Until then, why don't you make yourself really useful to Miss Walker? She's looking for some way to transport the Yukol caravan to the other side of the lake.
Well, I think I've already found the solution. The boat in the film, the Crystal, it must be the ship that's docked in the port. If it was able to transport the automatons you and Hans built, it could carry the ostriches across the lake.
Ah, that's not a bad idea. But unfortunately, there's a slight problem of size, dear Miss Walker.
All right.
What on earth do you mean?
Obo became a poor wreck when he simply abandoned our automatons in Baranor. The coward now drowns his sorrows in vodka. He's convinced that he fled because of the monster in the lake. Heh! Apparently the imbecile saw the monster, Himmelgott. So he went back on his tracks, abandoning all the automatons in Baranor, as well as the people they were there to rescue.
Grandfather, I know you're still really angry with Captain Obo because he abandoned the automatons that you built with your friend Hans in Baranor. He was supposed to wait for them. They were going to take all the survivors they found in the rubble to the boat and then bring everyone here to safety in Valsambor. But in the end, when he got to the beach at Baranor and saw the disaster and all the dead, he became really afraid. The disease, the radiation. He must have had an uncontrollable panic attack, so he immediately turned back, dumped the machines on the crystal into the lake, and came back empty-handed to Valsambor. And the automatons have been there ever since, in hell. But who knows? Maybe today he'll want to sell. I'm sure Kate will be capable of convincing him to help the Yukols. I have to go do my waitressing shift in the tavern. Come by and see me later on, okay? Captain Obo will be there.
All right, okay. Could tell that was read from the script, can't
All right,
ya?
then. I'll try and convince Captain Obo. Thank you for everything, Mr. Steiner.
I don't know if I really should wish you good luck, dear Miss Walker. Baranor is only an open grave now.
Baranor. Comforting to know, isn't it? Can you do anything with that? Oh right, okay, so it's just animation. Right, okay, let's get the hell out of here. Thank you, Poe. Salamapo. And good Poe. Okie dokie. What's down here? I'm gonna have a nosy around. Any Easter eggs? Who's that?
Impossible, I don't believe it. He forgot to leave it open again.
Okay. What's up here? Well, having a little nosy around. Oh. So can you go in there? No. Oh, there's those tram car things.
It's kicking off near the town hall.
Is it? Fight, fight, fight. God, I hate the way you control this game. Be better if it was a first person, I tell you.
No Yukos in Valsambor! The shopkeepers can't take it anymore! The shopkeepers are on strike!
There've
Shit.
been 10 thefts from my shop since those savages showed up! Mr. Mayor, who's gonna pay?
Mr. Mayor!
Who cannot act?
If you were only here to see this, Oscar.
Excuse me.
Close the Nomad Souk! Throw them all out or we'll stay on strike!
There've been 10 thefts from my shop since those savages showed up! Mr. Mayor, who's gonna pay?
Come out!
Excuse me. What's happening here?
Isn't it obvious? We're demonstrating against having the Yukon nomads parked on our doorsteps.
But what for?
Since they came to Valsambor, there's been no end to the shoplifting and vandalism, and on top of that, their souk is taking our customers. Mayor Kcin has to do something, and fast. We're not leaving until he receives our delegation.
But why won't the mayor talk to you?
Because he's a schmuck. He wants the nomads to continue their migration as much as us, but he's too afraid of annoying his higher-ups. And while he's gaining time by playing both sides of the board, we're watching our sales go through the floor.
The authorities are asking the mayor to prevent the migration from continuing? They want the Yukos to stay blocked in Valsambor?
That's what people are saying, but if you want my opinion, the only thing the mayor is waiting for is someone to get rid of those savages without him having to get his hands dirty.
Savages. Huh. Who's he over there? Who are you? I can't talk to him. Oh, bird. Oh, it reminds me of, what are you doing? This way. You'd be alright if you could point and click where to go. There's that little ladder again. We are lost. Are we lost? Where are we? I don't know which way I'm going here. Why you walk off?
Everyone's been surly the last few months.
Okay, whatever. Is it down here? Can you go down here? Am I going the wrong way? What's going on here? Is there a map? I think it's down here, isn't it? I think we'll be getting there now. Here we go. Back in the pub. Someone's got a card. No.
All those youngsters trying to act smart to impress the Steiner girl. It really gets to me.
Alright, is he jealous? For God's sake. The controls on this are stupid. Right, where's his alcoholic? Is that him? There he is. Pisshead.
Captain Obo?
Captain Oggleboggle.
What do you want? What do you...
May I sit down for a second?
No.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, make my day.
Well, I'm sorry to impose, but I actually really...
You know, you kind of remind me of someone. The wife of the quartermaster that served on board the Crystal after the war. Do you realize he got married to the first cousin of the wife of a machinist?
Oh, okay. That's all really interesting, but what I wanted to ask...
That's a really great story, really. Because, did you know? So there. So the guy answers, I don't know nothing, Captain. Turns out he was hiding in the broom closet. Hilarious. Irina, the wife of the quartermaster, her name was Irina Malevna. Crazy how much you look like her.
Oh, gee, it's getting late. I have to go. You can finish telling me the story another time, Captain Obo. That shape there in the water, what is it?
Loch Ness Monster.
The lake is haunted by a demon. It's watching me. Waiting. I can feel it. All those youngsters trying to act smart to impress the Steiner girl. It really gets to me.
Take it as jealous.
And it's been hard to sell our produce since the port closed. And now those nomads show up and undercut us.
Okay, choker.
I hope you find the tavern agreeable, miss.
Not really.
We're pretty lucky with all we've been through. At least we've still got places like this.
Yeah, okay. Okay. There's anything down here? Alright, okay, that's what's around here. Have a little nosy around. What's that there?
Right. Just need to find the owner of this place, then...
Then I can...
Hello? Anyone here?
Hello, scary place. Below deck. Spooky in here, isn't it? So I take it you got to work out how to start the boat up. Eventually,
Nobody here either. It's more and more like walking through a ghost ship.
Oh, right.
Wow, what a lot of room.
Yeah, that's a hint, isn't it? Stupid game. What are you doing? What the What the You go up. Right, we go up and we just carry on pressing the forward button. Right. Oh, what are you doing? I carry on going forward. There we go. What are you doing? What a silly cow. Come on. Right, we're going back that way, aren't we? So we're going back up here.
Given the number of seats, this must be some kind of ferry. Some kind of transport.
No. Okay.
It looks like it needs repairs. Too bad.
Okay, and I take it this is the control center. This is the what do you call it? The rig. Captain's brig, is it? Captain's... I forget what you call it now, don't you? Deck. Captain's deck, is it? Can you go up there? No. So I take it there'll be something in... Oh, you've got a shotgun there. Can you take the shotgun? Not yet. You might be able to later. Okie dokie, right, okay. I don't like the angle of this game, the way you play the game. I'm flying! In that Titanic. Look in there. Can you go in there?
Right. Just need to find the owner of this place, then...
Then... I can persuade him to give me a ride. Alright, okay. I wonder where he is. Alright, okay, so he's nowhere here. Do you have to get up there? Sort of a hint, isn't it? Can you go in there? You can go in that way. Yeah. Oh, so he's been sleeping here. I take it that's that Kcin, isn't it?
It looks like it needs repairs. Too bad.
Right, so I take it you got to persuade that guy to give you a lift. Right, okay, so we're back in the kit. Is it the gate? I think it's outside actually. Here's our daft location, isn't it, where you get stuck. Is it here? I think you've got to try and talk to that captain.
Nobody here either.
That's that portal place, so... Hey, what are you doing? Huh? Where's he going? Walking by itself now. Here we go again. What's in there? Is anything?
It's more and more like walking through a ghost ship.
It's more and more like deja vu because you can't go back up again. It's cheesing me off, this shit. Sorry guys for swearing, but I sometimes hate it when games like this. What are you doing? Go back. It's got a daft control system. Right, okay. Oh.
As deserted as the outside.
Yeah, that's the controls, the daft controls if you keep flying back to forward like that. Just in case you're wondering. Right, okay. Go back down. For God's sake. $19.89. It's up to you guys to read it. I'm not a one for reading out.
I'd rather be left here on my own if you don't mind, miss.
Good for you.
I hope you find the tavern agreeable, miss.
I'd really suggest you steer well clear of Captain Obo, miss. He's always basically drunk as a skunk.
I've never known a skunk to be drunk.
That shape there in the water. What is it?
The lake is haunted by a demon. It's watching me. Waiting. I can feel it.
There's something about those nomads at our doors they're not telling us.
It's been hard to sell our produce since the port closed. And now those nomads show up and undercut us.
The crystal took across more travelers ever than any other ferry from Valsambor. The monster is lurking at the bottom of the lake. That's where it sees what's happening on the surface with those red eyes. I know I should try not to drink so much. Everybody tells me, Obo, alcohol isn't going to help you sort yourself out at all. The lake is haunted by a demon. It's watching me. Waiting. I can feel it.
I don't know, I'm going to have a break. What is it, 46 minutes, 45 minutes? Right guys, I'm going to leave it here because I've got bored of it. Right, take care guys.